After more than a week out of the spotlight, Mary Donaldson prepares for her return to television, while Genoveva Casanova escapes the media storm. Federico de Dania, 55, Genoveva Casanova, 47, and, by extension, Mary Donaldson, 51, remain at the center of the storm. 10 days after the publication of Lecturas' exclusive report, in which the Crown Prince and the Mexican woman enjoy a relaxed evening in the capital, the movements of the protagonists are being watched through a magnifying glass. Although Prince Frederick was quite natural in his professional obligations, assuming that the scandal did not affect him, Genevieve and Mary Donaldson chose to disappear from the media spotlight. Caetano Martinez de Araujo's ex-wife was on her way to San Sebastian. He settled in the Palace of Arbazinia before Hello magazine discovered his whereabouts. At that point, he made an extreme decision and packed his bags for a trip to London, where he was reunited with his children. For her part, Mary Donaldson also took the silence as a response. Amazingly, his last official appearance was last Thursday and coincided with the farewell of King Felipe and Letizia of Copenhagen. Since then, the Australian has taken refuge in the palace and only left a few days ago to protect her son Christian during his swearing in to the Constitution, an appearance in the form of an official and family portrait in which Mary posed, apparently calmly. Next to her husband, Mary of Denmark jumps on TV in the midst of a media tsunami. What no one expected was that in the midst of the media storm the Danish royal household is trying to weather, Mary Donaldson would reappear on television. The Crown Princess has taken part in a program that will take viewers to the North Sea to talk about the impact of nature on well-being and mental health. The TV spot, which had gained international prominence by the time the decision was made to broadcast it, was recorded top secret months ago. In a statement released by Danish channel DR, it is revealed that it was prestigious Dr. Peter Kvartrup Geiling who invited Mary to talk to 3 Danes who were unwell. They were struggling with stress, mental illness and pain, but what they had in common was that they used nature to find peace and balance in their lives. According to the text, it was the princess herself who chose the North Sea as her destination, a space for which she has a special affection, as it was one of the first places she visited when she moved to Denmark. Genoveva Casanova's thunderous silence in the midst of the scandal. After Genoveva Casanova was discovered in San Sebastian, she packed her bags and traveled to London. He left on a commercial flight at 3:35 p.m. on Monday. We've searched the hotels and he's not in any of them. He must have rented an apartment because he plans to spend some time there, and now Sunsols reportedly said. "I can't talk. I'm devastated," were the only statements the Mexican gave to Vanitatis after photos surfaced of her walking around Madrid with Federico from Denmark. The ex-wife of Caetano Martinez de Araujo would prefer to distance herself after reaching an agreement with the Crown Prince in order to stop once and for all the information that is becoming known about her. The last thing is the precarious economic situation. In addition, according to what was stated in the program presented by Sunsols Onyega, Genoveva has decided not to answer any calls as instructed by her doctor and lawyer, Genoveva Casanova, fleeing the dispute between San Sebastian and London, has not kept her word, while Frederick of Denmark is fleeing the scandal of the royal program. The businesswoman and the heir to the Danish throne are in the spotlight, and Suzanne Griso was recently responsible for revealing the position of both in the midst of the scandal. They certainly communicated, they are friends, and they decided not to talk and not to feed anything, said the presenter in a live broadcast of Espejo Público. The contract that the ex-wife of Caetano Martinez de Araujo broke after retiring. Genoveva Casanova breaks pact with Frederick of Denmark. As soon as the photo shoot of Frederick of Denmark and Genoveva Casanova was made public, the royal household, led by Queen Margaret, issued a strong statement to express in a reasonable manner its opinion on what happened. For many years we have maintained a policy of no comment or confirmation of any details relating to private matters. In addition, we would like to emphasize our commitment to respecting the privacy of members of the royal family, including the Crown Prince, can be read in a letter they shared from their press office. A few hours later, Genoveva and Federico agreed to remain silent. Something the Mexican couldn't do. The Mexican, realizing how popular her photos with the Crown Prince were, replaced the land in the middle and took refuge in the Arbazinia Palace, owned by Caetano Martinez de Araujo, in San Sebastian. And from there he spoke out publicly to clarify his current situation and how he is handling this scandal. Genoveva has given Vanitatis statements that she has completely severed her contract with her husband Mary Donaldson, other private dates of Genoveva Casanova and Federico of Denmark. Suzanne Griso also wanted to say that last October was not the first time Genoveva Casanova and Federico of Denmark saw each other. The host of Espejo Público did not hesitate to tell how many times they have seen each other in recent years. We have mutual friends and she is friends with Federico, they meet and see each other several times a year. These images seem. It breaks their game, began the journalist. They told me that they have several private meetings and that they socialize with a lot of friends of the group, some of them are other members of the royal family, they meet and sleep in private homes, it is a friendship that makes them see each other several times a day. They don't hide it because they see it naturally and as part of the friendship they maintain, they continued to tell Liv, revealing the racy details of the former MasterChef Celebrity 8 contestants' reunion with the prince. Frederick of Denmark's latest appearance. Since Lecturas published one of the most high-profile covers of 2023, Federico of Denmark has reappeared several times. The most unexpected last Thursday, November 16th, presiding over a traditional hunt organized by the Danish royal house. This is a common hobby between her and Genoveva Casanova and the reason why they met and developed a great friendship. Suzanne Griso also wanted to speak on this subject, giving details of these hunts, which are more common than people thought. It turns out that there are hunts for which you have to pay a lot of money to attend, but there are all members of the royal family, all children from big families. They are organized especially in Germany and Austria. There Genoveva, who likes it very much and is often visited, meets Federico, said the presenter.